So, while I was messing about with making custom textures and how to apply them to the game, I was making some door textures and testing them on doors, obviously. I remembered seeing a video once about making split horizontal doors like this. And I thought to myself, this could be a nice weekend video for you guys. So today I'm going to make this. There's an easy way and a hard way. Slightly harder. And I'm going to show it to you. So let's move on. Alright. So how do we make a door like this? Well, firstly we need to prepare it. So in 2D mode, go to sector mode, lower the ceiling by half to 64 and raise the floor by 64 and give it a tag of 1. I see how I have done that already. And when adding textures and stuff, it will look pretty much like this one. This is fine. Our preparation with this sector is done for now. We will do some line def work later. We will need a script to make this door. Now, before I open the script editor, there will be 2 scripts in there. But I will act as if those scripts are not there for now. We will do this the easy way. Nothing fancy extra, just make a script to open and close this door. Are you ready? Anything above this green text line, ignore it. This part does not exist. Copy? Fine. Let's move on. Let's make the script as we do with the script. The name and a void because it's going to be activated. We're going to name it door horizontal split 01. Fine. With me so far. We will need this as per usual. Now we're going to raise the ceiling. So ceiling raise by value. Really? We gave it a tag of 1, so that's there we had 1 for the tag. Speed 16 should be normal door speed, and we need to raise it by 62. That should make it just about the ceiling -2, so we get a small lip. 64 would make it flush with the ceiling. We are going to lower the floor. So floor, lower by value, exact same thing. We have a sector of 1, speed of 16, and we're going to lower it by 32, not by 64. 64 would make it flush with the floor. We are going to make a lip of 2. I'm going to make a space. It does nothing for the script. It does nothing. You will understand it later if you don't do that already. I'm going to make a delay because we have to wait. Let's see, 3 seconds is normal waiting speed for a normal door if you don't change it. So delay. I don't need to do that. And 3 seconds. I can't just type in, can I? But a second is about 35 ticks, and I can add it by 3. Then we get 3 seconds. It's just how it goes. Okay. Now we have to reverse the thing. So ceiling will be lowered by value. This is not rocket science, though this would confuse the hell out of me a year ago. Sector 1, still 16, and we're going to have the exact same value, only in reverse. And since we lowered the ceiling before, not the floor before, we're going to raise it now. So floor raise by value. Still 1, still 16, and still 62. I am going to make a space again. We're going to terminate the script. And we are done. Excuse me, typo. No errors. I typed too fast. So this will still do nothing because we haven't made an activation. So select the line. This is how you made doors before. There's a new way, but that doesn't matter. We can't use that in this case anyway. We're going to activate script. Remember to hit string. We're going to select our door horizontal split 1 we just created. Repeatable, and when player presses use. And that's it for the easy way. Let's test it. There's really no point in clicking the lower peg or higher peg. It will just change the way this shows because move both sectors at once. And that's fine. You can let it be like that. It makes no never mind to me. I would like it to make this sound, however. This is making the platform sound up and down. If you are happy with this, leave now. We're done. You don't need any more. This works fine. However, I cross-checked and tried for 1.5 hours to create something that worked. I am not sure if it's the perfect way or the only way. I am sure there are better ways. I have a limited knowledge of everything to do with this. This works. So we are going to do now the slightly harder way. You do not have to do this, but I'm going to show you it anyway. This is nothing you need to do. I am going to do it. So firstly, I tried to sector change sound, and it did nothing except mute the sound when I had it here. Just muted the sound after the first activation. And doing sound sequence door open normal, you can find the reference on GZDoom wiki. Just Google it. This is the normal door open and door close. It's hard-coded into the GZDoom stuff. You don't need to know this. This works. This did nothing by itself. And this just muted everything. So I thought if I muted it with an enter script, which activates on entering a level, if this mutes stuff, will this then actually make the sound I wanted to do? And it did. So this sector changed sound for a sector. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm not gonna type it. We are now in the advanced section, okay? I'm gonna make sector 1 do that. It doesn't change to that, it won't. I couldn't make it work, but it mutes it, so that's fine. I'm now going to copy this. Oh, fine, let's type it. We are going to make sound sequence. I found all this on the wiki. We're going to make it like everything else. And it's going to be the door open normal. Door open normal. and 127. I think it's no, there's nothing else. Never mind. We only need that, apparently. I've worked with this for quite a while, so and we can use the same sequence, but we're going to sound sequence and we're gonna door close. Oh no. And once again, this should be all we need. Compiling without errors. This should be pretty much like this script now, except we did some sector changes. So if we now test this again, these should sound the same. Excuse me. Was there? Ah. Let's see. I did something. It had the other script selected for some reason. This should be 2. Let's try it again. Just for fun. This should open like this. Close. Open. And close. It should open. And close. And that's how you do it. The easy way and the hard way, or the slightly harder way if you want to go that extra mile. So this has been your host, the Lazygamer, logging off. Bye guys.